Using a number 8 brush, I now want to fill in the middle distance and the foreground, so I can use some of the green and the raw sienna, burnt sienna mix I used in the background hills, but I also need a grey, so I'll just mix some more of that. Ultramarine, small amount of cadmium red, tiny amount of burnt sienna, plenty of ultramarine in the mix, and starting off over here on the right with the green. Again, use the paint fairly wet so that no part of it has chance to dry. Just add a little bit more yellow there. And take this colour around the rocks. Introduce the raw sienna, burnt sienna mix. And little bits of grey here and there. Around these rocks. Doesn't matter about filling everywhere in. Bring that into the foreground. And then while that's damp, very quickly get a flat brush and just lift out a few bits in the middle with a damp brush. Just tickle the brush in a horizontal way in the middle of this track, as if it's been well trodden. And then once that's dried, then I can put in a few darker bits here and there. Now that's dry, I need to darken some of the grass here and there, and one or two of the rocks as well. So around the rocks, use some of that grey and a small brush now, like a number 1, 2 or a 3, and just at the base of the rocks, drag the brush from the rocks into the ground a little bit, here and there. Just drag the brush down into the grass, and that just helps, provides a little bit of shadow for them, and it just helps to anchor them in the ground with a sort of a darker colour, a grey or a darker green. Separate these rocks here. Just a few little bits of dark near the base of the rocks as they go away into the distance. Fill in a few white bits. And some of the grass just needs messing up a bit, roughing up a bit. So using, further away, using the small brush with not very much paint on it and dragging it, sort of shoving it here and there in a broken way, not exactly in a line, but like a broken line here and there. And some more grey. Just roughs up the ground a little bit. Perhaps a few molehills. And over the rocks as well. Darken just at the base of the building too. And a slightly bigger brush for the foreground, again a little bit of green with some grey added to it, so it's just a bit darker. Just rough up the grass a bit in the immediate foreground. Just gives it a bit of texture, so it's not too neat. Drag it a bit here and there. And there we are. One Dales landscape. Just need to do a little bit more here in the foreground. Just darken that rock a little bit more, dragging the brush over the surface. That's better. Just reduce some of the white so it wasn't too stark. Then darken it just at the base. Almost a dry brush, and there we are. I'm happy with that. I hope you've enjoyed the demonstration, and I hope you'll try some of these techniques in your own pictures.
Now available to buy. Try these techniques at home whenever you wish. The DVD of today's workshop and the book that accompanies this series are now available to order from the Painting and Drawing channel. For further information and to order your copy, go to www.paintingdrawingchannel.com.